So as promised, I come again, continue the trip and show you the Kond Tunnel. So as you could see, there used to be two tunnels. Now one of them is closed and the other is open as a pedestrian tunnel. So this tunnel was made in the Soviet time for the whole idea of being able to cross under Kond. You can cross the tunnel in about 4 or 5 minutes. And the whole purpose of the tunnel is to reach the children's railway. I have to be careful of those slippery steps. Oops, I fell a little bit. Oh shit. Lots of... Okay. You see, they had an idea in the Soviet time that why not to let children drive the trains? And today, it sounds like a weird idea. Back in the Soviet era, kids took on roles as conductors, station managers, and even engineers. It was part of a broader initiative to introduce young people to different professions early on. So kids here didn't just play, they actually learned real skills that could prepare them for future jobs in the railway. The Yerevan Children's Railway was built in 1937 during the Soviet Union's push to create educational railways for children. These railways existed all over the USSR, teaching kids about train operations, mechanics, and even railway management. Some say, wow, what a cool idea. I hope we had something like that. And the others say, is that child labor? Oh. So you see, this is the main hall. Children used to come here and probably take some lessons about how to drive the trains. You could see all behind me. These used to be stained glass, handmade. And there used to be two trains, one steam train and the other is diesel. This is where children used to sell the tickets. You can see. A very old fan. This is the name of the station, Hayrenik, which means father's land. Here you can see the year when it was made, 1937. You can imagine someone operating, like a kid, operating this whole thing. Kind of looks cool. Throwing some coal. Getting help from your assistant kids in the back. I wonder what each of that means. For sure, I would have been extremely happy to drive this train when I was a kid. It's pretty damn cool. This was the other train that used to be connected to a diesel train. It used to operate, continued after the collapse of the Soviet Union. It operated for a few years, but a couple of years ago it stopped. So there is something also quite interesting that I might show you here, and it's not very far, which is the old men's pool and the free workout space. These are like the movies. The summer would be full of water and people would swim after workout. And All pieces are made with some cool parts from cars, factories. So what's the point of having a train ride without a tunnel? So they created the tunnel just for the experience as well. This was the other station, the other side where you arrive. And the whole ride was for a couple of minutes, like 3-4 minutes, arriving here and then coming back. And this is how you would get back towards the city. And behind me is the Arat brandy famous distillery. And on the other side is Saint Sarkis Church. So there you go, if you ever thought of a cool walk in Yerevan, 30 minutes walk from the city center and ends in the city center going through the Hrazdan Valley. I hope you liked it.